We'd go to bed in my arms, you're safe and sound, without a threat, and I can't wait to see what happens next. How far can we get if we sail a little bit high, a little bit low? How far can we get if we sail a little bit high, a little bit low? We're still a little bit young, but I'm all in. We're still a little bit dumb, but I'm all in. We're still a little bit young, but I'm all in. We're still a little bit dumb, but I'm all in. Don't know any roads that lead us back home, and I don't know any roads that lead us back home. Our lips, it tasted like those cigarettes, staring at the moon. We'd go to bed in my arms, you're safe and sound, without a threat, and I can't wait to see what happens next. How far can we get if we sail?
I haven't streamed in so long, I forgot I need to unmute myself. Hello! Let me give myself one viewer by watching my own stream, but welcome back. Yo, hi Star. I'm gonna do a little pre-warning that this stream is probably not gonna be that long, because I got my wisdom teeth out, on Monday, and I don't know why I thought this was a good idea, but I thought this was a good idea. So, let's turn up my mic so I don't have to, like, accentuate my jaw by talking. I don't know. When I talk, my mouth gets really wide, and I'm trying to avoid doing that because of getting my teeth pulled. So, I say my wisdom teeth out. And yes, I'm fine. So, yeah, anyways, we're gonna turn the music down, because just on my end, I'll make sure it's still going on your end, but like right before I started streaming, I started getting a headache, which is fun. Another reason why this probably won't go for long. But, sorry about the lighting. I couldn't literally, I don't know where the remote went for my LEDs. It's somewhere in here. But just last minute, I was like, oh, let me turn on my LEDs, and I couldn't find the remote, so we just got that going. Also, I'll explain why my shelving unit's a mess and not as decorated as it used to be. But, let me know if you guys want a video of me decorating this again. But yeah. And before we start, if you guys want to, like, vote on what, I'm gonna leave that open for, like, a really long time, so if you have anything you specifically want to see me doing, you can put it in that or just vote. It basically, like, here, if I go here, this is just what the form looks like. It's just like, what do you want to see me doing? You can vote or you can add stuff. So, yeah. Yeah, so this stream I'm just going to be playing on Hypixel and explaining why I was gone, and that'll practically be the whole stream. I was hoping it'd be more like an hour, but I realized if I talk too much, I get uncomfortable because of getting my wisdom teeth out, so we might not be going forever. But yeah, let's play some Minecraft. I've not played Minecraft in a while. I haven't touched Minecraft the entire time I haven't been streaming, so we'll see how this goes. I guess we should start from the beginning. Okay, first let's figure out what we're playing. Is this build battle? I don't want to do build battle. I need to do like a kind of mindless game that's so I can think about what I'm talking about. I don't think what I should do. See, my jaw already hurts. This was probably a really bad idea to make my first stream this week and not next week, but I wanted to. All games. Trying to see, there was this one that's like a parkour challenge. I cannot for the life of me remember what it is called. It says keep your hide and seek, capture the rule. I don't think it's any of these. Yeah, I really don't remember. Duels. Hold up, we're gonna Google this because I want to play this now. Pixel. What is a parkour game on Hypixel? Hypixel parkour games. Maybe it wasn't on Hypixel. I swear it was though. Hypixel key. See, but this looks like it's in the mini games. Yeah. Okay, well, I guess we'll just do the mini games. So, yeah, for today at least, don't judge how bad I am at the game because I'm going to be trying to think of what I'm talking about for a good most of it and not really how well I'm playing. So please don't bully me. Let's just go to the arcade. And then also I'm starting to form a headache. I don't know why, so. And I'm not the most comfortable because of, yeah. So, yeah, don't bully me today, please. Yeah, so, this is the start of us streaming twice a week now. Or not twice a week, once a week. Why did I say twice a week? Once a week, every week. I want to get that back up to 3 times a week like it was before, but that's just gonna depend on once I settle into a new schedule in general, how that's gonna look. So, for now it's gonna be every Friday, and hopefully in the next month we'll have a consistent schedule going. Which one is the mini games? Party games. I'm just disoriented. It's fine. Anyways, so starting from the beginning, I knew I was going to be out for winter break for at least 2 weeks, if not 3 weeks. I ended up starting it earlier than I wanted to because I was trying to finish Enchanted Academy, which didn't happen. And so we didn't stream the week before winter break. Winter break. And then this game is all about claiming land before other people claim your land. Okay, hold up. Oh, fuck you. Okay, well, never mind. But yeah, so this is what I mean. I can't think and talk. Yeah, so for midwinter break, screw this, never mind. I'm trying to explain, but I can't. We need to switch the title, because we're going to be, doing something else. And switch the title to screen. We're not on Hypixel. Sorry, screw Hypixel. I think we're gonna go on Clone MC. Is this the one with the parkour? Yeah. Okay. So we're gonna be on Clone MC instead, so I can just do parkour and talk, because I feel like that'll be easier for me. Which is ironic, because I suck at parkour. But, at least I can, like, stop and talk if I need to. Okay, no, I don't want to do this map. This is not the one I was thinking it was. This might not be the one I was thinking of. No, it's not. Okay, never mind. Which one is the one that I like the parkour on that's like really easy to do? Why do I have 5 sub-crap as servers? I don't know which one it is. Hold on. It's definitely not that. I don't think it's that. I am top-notch brain today, guys. Top-notch brain. Is it this one? Okay, not this one. I'm so confused because it should be my server list. Why is it? I'm pretty sure it's not in Mine Club. I just tried Clone MC. I'm so sorry for whoever's watching this right now. Is it really not this? Am I just really dumb? No, I don't want to create a party. I'm just really dumb. It is Clone MC. We're gonna do easy, guys, because I'm not very advanced. Which one have I not done? Let's do deep dive. I don't know what this is. Sweet. Okay. Okay, now I can just talk. So, basically, we started off winter break. We went on a trip, my family. It was like a family trip. It was a lot of fun. We went to Florida and then Colombia because my grandpa just moved to Colombia. I am not Colombian. But yeah, so my grandpa just moved to Colombia, so we went to go see him for like 3 days, and we went to Florida, which was really fun. And yeah, that's why I said I'll be back in January, because I truly thought, oh, I'm just gonna be back in January. I was like, yeah, I'll stop streaming for this amount of time. I'll come back in January, and I will be dandy and grandy. It was not. So we went on the trip. Trip was great. Velocicoaster definitely must ride. If you guys want me in a later stream to talk about that trip and going to the theme parks, because I'm obsessed with theme parks, I will gladly talk about it. So yeah, yes, we did that trip, and then we came back. I was like, great. We flew from, because the Colombia trip was added last minute, and so we flew from it was at the end of our trip. We flew from Colombia to Florida, and then from Florida to where I live, and the issue we found was, So you have to get a negative COVID test to travel into the U.S. Perfectly fine, had no issues with that. Me and my sister both had common, head colds, but it wasn't COVID, which was great. So we were a little worried, but we found out that it was nothing to be worried about. There we go. And so we come back, and we're like, okay, we have head colds. And we fly back to the U.S., fine, and then we, and it wasn't, the beginning of a stage of a cold, either. It was, my sister had been sick for a week, and then I was sick, and so it was definitely just, head colds. And, so we flew back to the U.S., and then we flew back to Florida. Well, we flew back to Florida, and then we flew back to where we live. And the only thing we did in between flying back was stay at a hotel overnight and eat at a Chipotle. Which, both of those things, I don't think contributed to what happened. But, so we got back, and we were like, okay, chill. It was kind of not fun, though, because the plane we were on, there were so many coughing people, but, I was one of them because I had a head cold, so I was like, these people probably just have head colds too, right? They wouldn't go on a plane with COVID, right? I was wrong. So we come back, and we decide, my parents let us take a day off of school, so that way we're not sick at school. And our school goes, oh, you're taking a day off because you're sick, you have to take a COVID test. Even though we took one a couple days before, and they're like, nah, that doesn't count. So we took the COVID test, and it came back positive. So there's the first issue I ran into when I came back. Honestly, the head cold, 10 times worse than when I had COVID, which, unpopular opinion, I think that was because I was vaccinated. So, thankfully, I did not die. But the issue with that was, so I had to be doing school from home for 2 weeks, and then my school district for an entire week went online. After that. So I didn't get to go to in-person school for about 3 weeks in January. And the reason I had a huge issue with this was because I cannot learn online. Do you know how much my grades dropped in that time period? And it's even, especially for the 2 weeks, teachers weren't giving me assignments. They just told me to make it up when I came back. And I'm like, I have to be gone for 2 weeks. Bitch, you want me to make up so many assignments with, 2 weeks from the end of semester coming up? So, and that's what ended up happening. End of semester was the week after. It was the week we came back from being online, the entire school. So that was not fun. So a lot of people were not happy. Okay, where the fuck do you want me to go? Okay, I think we're going this way. So, yeah, anyway, so that was one of the reasons. I was just kind of in this, surreal thing of, that was not the way to go, of, oh, I'm not back at school, we're not doing anything. So, oh, you jump on this. Okay, sweet. So, we were back at school. Oh my gosh. Anyways, why I wasn't streaming during that time was basically because college apps. So, fuck. I am applying to art school. Oh, sweet. How did that count? I don't know. Specifically film school. And the thing with that is the application deadlines are not November. It's both of my schools actually are rolling admissions. But I had a deadline in February if I want to be considered for a scholarship, which I pretty doubtful I'm going to get the scholarship, but I'm like, I might as well try, because it's really expensive to go to film school. So I was working on that, and COVID what I had to do Oh, I guess we're jumping on the boats. Anyways, so January, I was like, oh, I'll start streaming late January because I'm going to make my short film to apply to college with at the beginning of January. But because I had COVID and because we were filming without masks, how I proceeded with that was like crew had to wear masks and actors had to come with masks, but once they had makeup on, they were allowed to have their masks off just because it messed with their makeup. And also, it was if you were sick, you had to tell me, and like all this stuff about COVID. And in my area, there was a surge, so I got COVID, so then I had to delay it because of that, which I was scrambling with the schedules and changing stuff up. And then every single lead in my cast, except for one, got COVID before we started recording. Basically, like, there was even one time where we were finally going to start recording the short film, and I got a text 2 hours before call time saying, oh, I just tested positive for COVID. I can't, and I was like, what? Like, we were finally going to start recording. I think this was like halfway through January, because I no longer had COVID. The main lead no longer had COVID, because we had gotten it at the same time, which was, in my opinion, good, because you don't generally get COVID again right after you had COVID, so I was like, at least that's good. And yeah, that was another lead who just got, so all that was like an absolute mess, so I didn't stream during that time, because I was also doing commissions to try to save up money for college, because I realized how fucking expensive it was, and trying to apply to scholarships. So January I didn't, and it was supposed to only stay in January, but it ended up going straight up to the deadline, which was absolutely insane. Where do I go from here? Oh, okay. Yeah, so it ended up taking literally up to the deadline, which I didn't want to do, okay, where do I go from here? To get that done, which the deadline was February 15th, and then, basically I gave myself a week, and then it was this week, just like as a break, and then I got my wisdom teeth out Monday, so, okay, class. Yeah. To add on to the the short film took up a lot of my time, but like I said, I was doing some commissions here and there, but honestly, that wasn't even taking up that much of my time. It was like an hour a week, maybe. And then, other thing that was taking up my time is I'm in my school's theater program, and they were doing the senior directed one acts, which I was actually asked to direct because I am a senior, but I had to decline because it's a short film, which was kind of sad because it would have been really fun. But yeah, so I had to decline doing that, but I still auditioned. It was actually kind of sad because I had to audition video-wise because I couldn't come to school to audition. And I got into one, and I got in as a pretty good part. The play I was in, everyone had about equal parts, but I had about, like, maybe 60 lines, 50, I think 50 lines, something like that. And most of them were paragraphs, like monologue lines, which is like 50 monologues? Yeah, I probably had 20 monologues in that entire thing, and I got 2 chunky boys too, so that took up a lot of my time memorizing, and then I had practice every single day after school. And then, oh my god, when we finally finished recording, because we had to record the entire short film basically in a span of a weekend. The 2 weekends before that I did film, but we literally, for perspective, in 2 weekends we got 4 scenes filmed, because that's all we could film with the people we had. And then, but there's 27 scenes. So we filmed the rest of the 27 scenes in 2 days, which was fucking insane. There's a few things that I catch in the footage that I'm like, I wish I didn't do that. But at the same time, I'm like, it was such a short time period where I just had to go, okay, this is good enough. Move on. That it's okay. I'm just like, it's okay. At least you got it done. But yeah, so basically about building up to that, I didn't stream. Okay, I feel like I need to go back. January. I got back beginning of January, first week. Was kind of lazy. I didn't stream because I was like, I need to recover from being sick. Because I was very sick. Like my voice sound like dog shit. And then second week, it was more of just trying to figure out what was going, like audition for senior directed one acts at my school, and also try to figure out what the fuck to do with my short film. And it was the same way for like the third week. The fourth week, that week when we filmed every single scene, got everything hurrahed, and done. And then I had a little over a week to edit the whole thing. But it was also tech week, which meant I didn't get home from school until 6 or 7 or ish every night. And then we had the performances, which took up most of my weekend too. So I literally, like, there was one performance where I had to ask to leave early, and then I missed like a ton of shit drama. And then I had to, since I'm doing, my theater teacher is very aware that I want to do film, so he keeps trying to shove me in tech positions, which I get, but he had me film all the one acts I was not in. So I had to actually go watch them, which I really wanted to watch them. I set time aside, but that really crammed, like that week, Jesus Christ. I was staying up till 11 every night. If you don't know me, I cannot function if I stay up past 10. And then it was a whole thing. I'm sorry. My excuse is my portfolio in that short film, and literally it collided with Tech Week, and it was so much work at once. And then not only that, I had to finish my demo reel, because I didn't have enough footage for my demo reel yet. And then I had to do finish editing some of my just sections of writing I was submitting, which I edited completely how I liked it, and then I sent it to my dad to oh, did we jump? Okay. I sent it to my dad to just be like, hey, can you read through this for me? And like the chill man he is, he did, but he did it like a week the weekend before it was due, so I was busy at it, like going through those. I did those during class too. And all that fun shit. It was a time in my life that was very busy. So yeah, that's why I didn't stream. But we're back now. We're finally back. I want to cry, but it's okay. By the way, you can watch the short film if you want. It's 24 minutes. It's on YouTube. Labelless Holly Productions. I'll link it in a second once I can clear this fucking seaweed. But yeah, so honestly, everyone who worked on it was a fucking blast to work on it, and I'd love to talk about the process of making that more, if that's something y'all would be interested in. I loved working on it. It was honestly a fucking blast until I had to edit it. I hate editing, which is ironic, but I do. I despise editing. Like, I'm okay with it. I know how to do it. I'd even say that I'm decent at it. I just don't like it. So, yeah, here, I just said I was gonna send a link to the short film and then didn't. There's a small trailer, but the trailer I made in less than an hour, so, I don't know if I would trust that trailer to be very good. So, don't mind the trailer, but yeah, it's got about 91 views, which is pretty freaking cool. But that's what I made. Enjoy, I guess. Yeah, I was pretty happy because I had some people from the machinima community that I'm in comment on it, like pretty fairly big people from the machinima community comment on it that I've never spoken to before and be like, pretty good. And I'm like, sweet. But yeah, there's definitely a lot of things in it that are not perfect, and I know that, but I'm pretty happy with how it turned out, especially with everything that happened. I think it's pretty solid. But yeah, so that and the senior directed one acts was why after winter break I didn't stream, and then getting my wisdom teeth is why I didn't stream earlier in February. That was a fuck move. Yeah, so also, honestly, if you're wondering if me getting my wisdom teeth out was funny, it wasn't. It didn't hurt. Like, I'm not in that much pain. It's just really uncomfortable. And the other thing is, I have a running theory that I woke up in the middle of it. Well, not in the middle, at the beginning of it. Because I have evidence to point to this. So, I clearly remember about 3 times. And see, this could have been a dream. So, I remember thinking it was a dream, too. I remember, like, kind of coming to not really seeing anything, but just, like, feeling them poking at my gum, and it being, like, a little painful. Not that much, though. Like, it wasn't, like, extreme agony, and me just, like, groaning, and then going straight out, and that happening about 3 times. And then I found out later that, my sister went after me, because I have a twin sister, so they just shoved us at the same time. And I woke up, when she woke up about the same time, even though she, so like way after, it took a lot longer for me to wake up, so they definitely sedated me more. And then, also apparently they started her on laughing gas sooner than they started me on laughing gas. And, I was also number longer than she was. Even though I went first by like a couple of hours. So, I know that sounds horrifying, but to me it's absolutely hilarious. Down to the okay. Where the fuck do I go from here? Okay. But yeah, so I think it's just a running theory, but my theory is I woke up. Just slightly. Kind of really out of it, but woke up, and then they sedated me more, and that's why all that happened. But other than that, I've been doing great. Like, no issues. I'm uncomfortable. My jaw is now starting to get sore because I've been talking for so long. But like, nothing I can't handle. I'm also, my mouth is really used to stuff being done on it because I've done braces, and I got my gums seared off one time. I got headgear at one point, and then I forgot what it's called, but a different form of headgear that's thankfully not headgear. What the fuck? Where do I go? So yeah, my mouth is used to shit being done to it. It doesn't like shit being done to it, but it's used to it. So it really hasn't been that bad. Like, I'm not on pain medicine anymore. I'm just on antibiotics because they told me I have to be. So yeah, that's why I was gone. I'm sorry I was gone. I didn't want to be gone, but I was. I'm happy I'm back now, though, and we'll hopefully stay back. I do know when I move to college, I'm gonna have to at least take a week, if not 2 or 3 weeks, off from streaming, which I hate, but just because I have to move across the country, and it's literally gonna take a week to drive there, and then I have to move in to wherever I'm moving in, and I'm not gonna have my computer set up. So purely because of moving. I might around July, late July. I don't know about late July, but like July. I won't stream for like 3 weeks, but I'm hoping to start streaming more regularly otherwise. And we'll see about college stuff. But yeah, streaming is definitely a lot easier compared to other content creating, in my opinion, because you don't have to, you just record. You don't have to edit or anything. So I can definitely keep this up a lot better than my channel. I talked about wanting to start doing monthly videos on my YouTube channel. Not really sure if that's going to happen, but I want to try to make that happen. Currently, what I still got going on is just applying to scholarships, and we're going to have the spring play soon in theater. That's not going to affect streaming at all, except for like maybe tech week for the spring play. I won't stream, but like that's 1 week. Go that way, okay. But yeah, so I want to be a lot more consistent. I want to finish this map and then we'll see how long that takes. Yeah, so I'm sorry I was gone. I'm hoping to make more goals and stuff and do more content creating. But yeah, I really want to know what you guys want to see me doing. I'm pretty much open to do most stuff. So if you want to give your opinion, there's a form in the chat. Please give your opinion. I want your opinion. Okay. Actually, I changed my mind. I think I'm going to end it here because I just closed my jaw for 2 seconds and I went, That's sore. So, before I push myself too far, which I do way too often, I'm going to end it here for my jaw's sake. Sorry, this is a short stream. I didn't want it to be short, but I got my wisdom teeth out Monday. And yes, my mouth tastes fucking horrible. That's I think the worst part. Your mouth tastes like shit for a couple days. Yeah, anyways, thank you so much for... Oh, thank you. I honestly, I don't feel that bad. I'm just gonna... just if I talk for too much, it gets sore. So I don't know why I thought streaming would be a good idea, but I did. So, yeah, thank you. Thank you for coming, Star. Yeah, so I'll see you guys next Friday, hopefully with a better jaw. Bye.